What's going on, my Trainer Club? We are going to check out what do we do with the rarest Pokemon IV ratio in Pokemon Go. So with all that said, let's jump right in. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys do with your rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go? If you do not know what the rarest Pokemon are, we are going to start talking about it and talking about why it is the most rare. But right now, we are in Lisbon, Portugal. If you want to see this backdrop, it is quite magnificent. And with that said, we also have something to do. We want to do our field research breakthrough streak right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. But man, Portugal is amazing. The culture here is really cool. And fortunately for my American non-cultured self, a lot of people actually speak pretty decent English as well, which is quite cool. So with all that said, we have a research breakthrough 7-day streak that we're going to jump into right now before we start talking about the rarest Pokemon in the game. I almost said it, but we will check it here in a second. So we're gonna go ahead and research breakthrough 2003 rare candy, 3000 XP, and a chance to get a shiny. 3, 2, 1. It is not shiny. It's been quite a while, honestly, since I have got a shiny from the research breakthrough. One of those research breakthroughs was a shiny Kyogre back in the day. Who misses the legendaries in the research breakthrough? Because I certainly do, man. I certainly do. All right. There we go. I don't believe this is the 100% IV. And then I'll show you guys where we're at. That's a 15, 13, 13 on that Grimer. So this is what this park looks like. This is Park Eduardo, I believe, the 7th. So I played Magikarp Spotlight Hour yesterday. If you do want to see that video, you can check it out up here. If you want to see what this play looks like. It's not the most dense place, but this little area right here seems like it could be pretty good. And if you went up right into there, it's pretty good. So honestly, it is also a drowsy nest. That's why we see all these drowsies here. Somebody yesterday did get a shiny drowsy that was mixed with the spawns. I haven't checked either of these guys. Boom, Baltoy. All right, both not shiny, but look at this. And then down there, I'm actually really surprised that the statue is not a Pokestop. I don't know if it's just not allowed or what, because that has to be what it is, because that is definitely a prime Pokestop, or especially a gym, right? But that's right down there, and then we have the ocean in the background. So now let's jump into the rarest Pokemon in the game. And what do I do with it, and what do you guys do with it? You're gonna drop in the comments and let me know. But right now, we're gonna put you on the tripod. All right, everybody, let's jump into the video, which we are going to be talking about the Nundo. Yes, you heard it here first. This is going to be the Nundo. What is a Nundo? That means it is going to be a 000. So there's a bunch of different things that people use to collect in Pokemon Go, and one of those things is usually 100% IV Pokemon because they have the max stats, and for a good amount of purposes, they're going to be some of the strongest Pokemon in the game, right? Especially when we're talking about legendaries, Master League, and meta raid attackers. However, there's also PvP IVs. If you want to see anything about the PvP IVs, you can check the video out here where we explain them all. But the PvP IVs are going to be a slightly different spread because you want IVs that are going to max out on the defense and stamina, usually, and are going to be a little bit lower on the attack because the attack can drive the CP range up so much higher, so much faster, so you get a lot more bulk on your Pokemon and they can last longer for PvP. So those are going to be the kind of 2 IVs that a lot of people look for. And then there's another one that's called the Nundo. That's going to be a 000, and that's going to be the rarest Pokemon in the game. And some of you guys may be like, how is that the rarest Pokemon in the game? Let's break down the couple ways that you can catch Pokemon in Pokemon Go, which is then going to show you why this Pokemon is so rare. So the catch opportunities that we do have and the ability to obtain Pokemon, number 1 is going to be from the wild, right? So we can catch Pokemon in the wild, which is cool, right? However, there is such thing as weather boost and non-weather boost. The only way that you can get a 000 Pokemon is in a non-weather boosted condition. So automatically, every Pokemon that is out there with a weather boost cannot be a Nundo, which automatically eliminates a decent amount of Pokemon from even being Nundo. So that's going to be one of the first reasons that they're going to be rare. And the second thing that you can do to be able to get Pokemon is going to be through raids. However, raid Pokemon have a base floor of 10, 10, 10. So that means any Pokemon that you do raid for can obviously not be a Nundo. And then we can go on to eggs. Egg Pokemon can also not be a Nundo. They are going to be a 10, 10, 10 as as well. So that's going to be already 3 variations that you cannot get a Nundo from. One of them being that you can from the wild, but if you do split the wild into 2 different situations, because it truly is when we're looking at IV spreads, 3 of the 4 will not deliver you a Nundo. And then next, if we're looking at the field research, you can get Pokemon from field research. However, they are also base floored at 10, 10, 10. So now 1 of 5 situations you can only get a Nundo from. And then if we're gonna add in one more thing, we are going to look at trading. However, trading cannot get you a 000 if you have a good friend, which means somebody that you have basically only interacted with once. You can get a 1 as a base floor. As a great friend, you can get a 2. As an ultra friend, you get a 3. And then as a best friend, you get a base floor from trades at a 5. So if we're looking at everything right now, you can already see that there is a severe limitation as far as where you can get these specific Pokemon. However, in trades, we'll break it down here in a second for each of them, but we'll give you the ratio of what you can do if you have never interacted with somebody. Technically speaking, on that first trade, you should be able to get a 0 base floor. So 1 of the 5 different trading situations can yield you a 0. However, that situation can only happen once. And if you want it to happen again, you would have to delete that friend and then wait 120 days for your friendship to reset and then trade once, right? So this is an extremely rare Pokemon. So of the 5 different ways that you can obtain Pokemon and the 10 different variations of those ways, the subsections of obtaining Pokemon, there's only going to be 2 of the 10 that are going to allow you to be able to get it, which is going to be the non-weather boosted catch in the wild, and the only time, which is, man, it's so rare, it's not like you can do this multiple times, it's basically going to be a trade with somebody that you do not have friendship with. Which then leads us to the fact that you can't even trade special Pokemon or legendaries without being good friends with somebody. So you can technically only trade non-legendaries, non-mythicals, and non-shiny Pokemon, which makes it even rarer. So what do we do with these Pokemon, and are they going to be worth it? Well, from a functional standpoint, if we're looking at this, they're not really worth anything. I mean, yes, IVs are not the most important things in the game, but if you're going to get a free 15 points on each stat from your Pokemon, you're definitely gonna take that when you're considering maxing out a Pokemon. So for me, maxing out a Nundo is an absolute no-go. What do you guys think as far as maxing out Nundos? Have you ever done it? Because I have seen people max out Nundos in Pokemon Go. So let's say, technically speaking, we are looking at a 1 out of 9 ratio, which equals a 0.11111 repeating percent that you even have a chance to obtain a Nundo. So do I have any Nundos? Let's check my bag out. So in order for you to know if you do have a Nundo, you can't really search for Nundo like you can 100% IVs, but I can go with 0 stars, and I have 723 0-star Pokemon, which leads me to believe I need to clear a lot of these Pokemon out, even though a lot of the 0 stars are the PvP best IVs. So I do have one that I have saved, and that is going to be a Mudkip. So there you go, there is gonna be what a Nundo looks like. It is a 0 star, it has 0 reddish pink bars because it is literally a 0 out of 15 for the attack, the defense, and the stamina. So what do I do with these Pokemon? Do I recommend that you guys do with these Pokemon? Honestly speaking, if you are a rare collector, a Nundo is going to be the rarest IV spread that you can obtain in Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, for myself, I'm a little bit more of a functional player, so these Nundos don't really serve me too much purpose because I prefer to have Pokemon that I can use, that I can power up, and stuff like that. Do I care about rare Pokemon? Slightly, but I am not the biggest collector if it does not involve function for me personally. And have I had Nundos in the past? I have. But do I care about my bag space more? Fortunately for my bag space, I actually do, because if I didn't, honestly, I would probably keep some of these Pokemon, and since I have had some of these in the past, it's not what I'm gonna be. So before I decide what I'm gonna do with this Pokemon, I am gonna put a pause here, and I'm gonna let you guys drop in the comments and tell me, what do you guys do with your Nundos in Pokemon Go before I show you what I do with my Pokemon. So go ahead, drop in the comments, I will wait. I would say that there's a decent amount of people that collect it and some people that just do not care. I can't wait to see what those ratios are below, because for me personally, are you guys ready? I will let you know what I'm gonna do with this Pokemon. I mean, I think that me unclicking the star is probably gonna signify what is about to happen with this Nundo. Honestly speaking, I truly just don't care. Me personally, I like my bag space. I want to have functional bag space. I don't really care about collecting Pokemon if they don't have a function behind it in Pokemon Go. Collectors, you may be mad at me, whatever that situation is. This is my game. This is how I choose it. Let me know in the comments below, once again, how you guys choose to do it. But truly speaking, if you're looking to collect the rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go, it is going to be the Nundo. And if you want to take that even further, a shiny Nundo is even rare, but the rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go is going to be a Shadow Nundo, or something like an Azelf, a Mesprit, or a Uxie, which spawn ridiculously rare in Pokemon Go. If you could ever, yes they do spawn, find a Nundo of one of those would truly be the rarest Pokemon that you could ever obtain in Pokemon Go as a Nundo. So there you have it, the rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and also unknowns. Obviously they do spawn at Go Fests and things like that, but they also do spawn in the wild, but they are incredibly rare in the wilds. But they are also extremely rare. But truly the rarest ones, I would say if I'm ranking it, is gonna be number 1, the Guardians. Number 2, I would probably say the unknowns. And then number 3, I would say the regionals, being that it's just slightly harder for people to obtain. And obviously there are rarer Pokemon, things like Jangamo at right now, but at some point that thing will become a whole lot more common, as all Pokemon do in Pokemon Go. But other things that are rare, like that, I guess there's one more Pokemon that is basically impossible to get as a Nundo, and that would be the Pikachu from Go Battle League, right? The Pikachu Libre, because you would have to trade it technically with a friend that you've never interacted with, and you literally would probably have to get the rarest trade in the game to go Nundo. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know if there's any other rare Pokemon that you think that I have missed that would trump out some of these other Pokemon. I appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, episode page to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.